Hey guys, Johnny Jenkins here, getting ready for work right now. Right now I'm just putting together a video. I've got something pretty interesting for you guys. This is not the official announcement per se. I wanted to do it in a little bit better way. But I've officially joined with Enigma Fishing and Aaron Martin's with the amazing rods that those guys are making. And some really cool stuff that's going to be happening with them in the future. And hopefully I'll be a part of that and in the next upcoming years also, product designs and stuff like that. But at the moment, I'm just a promotional staff member, get a little discount on some rods. With that being said, I'm selling a lot of my rods. Over time, I'm going to be selling all of them, but right now I've got about 15 to 20 rods that I'm wanting to sell right now. And throughout this video, I'm going to be labeling out for you on the actions and all this, and I'm going to have info where you can contact me in the description through email, through Facebook, through Instagram. Is there anything else? Also, you can YouTube message me, but really the best way to go is email. I'm going to have my personal business email right in the description. You can go ahead and send me an email and have any questions, things like that. All the prices are really firm, like really firm on this. I'm not really negotiating. The way it's going to work is you're going to also pay for shipping. But these prices are fair. They're good. So I'm gonna make sure that they're good for you. So if you're interested in these rods, go ahead and give me a contact down in the description. And I look forward to talking to you. I look forward to getting rid of these rods and getting some of these Enigma fishing rods coming in real soon. Talk to you guys later. Peace. Alright, so this first rod we've got here is a Bass Pro Shops Carbonlight and the 7'6" medium heavy action with a fast tip. This is just a generic, really you can use a flipping rod. It's typically a flipping type rod. You know, not for the extreme heavy cover, but it's just good for wood and stuff. But I've been using it for so many different things. I've been using it for fish head spin, using it for big worms offshore. You can use it for Carolina rigs. It's fantastic. You can use it for skipping docks with jigs. I've done some of that. Some of the footage I've got lately has been doing that. So it's just real good. It's just a real good rod. 100%. Nothing's wrong with this. I only had this and not even used it too much. So this rod is tip top. Now this next rod I've got is really cool. It is kind of hard to see these go away. These are my heavy cover flipping and punching rods. I've got two of these. The Daiwa Cielo, 7'11", so it's almost 8 foot long, heavy action, and it's heavy duty. And these Daiwa rods are fantastic. They're going to last you a long time. So you know, you buy this, you're going to have this rod for a long time. Now this one in particular has nothing wrong with it. Now the other one I'm going to show you in a minute has a tip that has been replaced on it, but all the guides, everything's tip top 100%. This one's perfectly fine, but the other one does have a replacement tip, but trust me, it works just fine. I've been unloading some big fish out of mats and stuff, so it works perfectly fine. And now you're getting a good look at the second Daiwa Cielo. They're both 7'11", and man, just awesome rods, and really great for that heavy punching and big flipping stuff. Big line, braided line, big fluorocarbon. Works great. These rods, I mean, seriously, that tip has been redone, but it doesn't lack power or anything like that. I've been pulling big fish out of mats, so these are awesome rods. You better definitely pick them up. Hey guys, so this other rod is a it's my Crankin Sticks, man. You guys have seen a lot of this. I think a lot of you are going to want these, hopefully. This is a 7'10" medium action cranking rod, 7'10", so that's that big launcher. That medium action though is real good. You can cast small diving crankbaits real far with it. It's fantastic. Let's see, you just get farther casts with any kind of crankbait. I throw a lot of different size crankbaits on this because of the medium action on it. So you can use the big crankbaits too. You can use 5XDs is perfect with it, 6XDs even, but I really like the medium heavy for that. Now this next rod here is pretty cool. I haven't used it too much. I don't even know if I don't even know if I've caught too many bass on it just because I haven't used it much. I haven't had it very long. St. Croix Mojo bass rod, 7-foot medium action with a fast tip on it. And I've really liked these rods. So you know, it's perfect. Everything's tip top on it. It's like literally brand new off the shelf. I haven't even used it too much. So it'd be a great rod for some of you guys to pick up. So this next rod is another one of my Bass Pro Shops rod, and this one's almost hard to see let go. It's a 7-foot medium heavy action. I've had this rod for, I don't even know, maybe 5 or 6 years. Caught a ridiculous amount of bass on this rod. It's an awesome rod, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm amazed at how well it's held up, and it's solid, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. You're going to catch a lot of fish. This rod's going to last a long time. So if you're interested in picking it up, be sure to go ahead and contact me through email. Now this next rod I've got is another Carbonlight rod. It's Bass Pro Shops Carbonlight, 7'6", medium heavy, with an extra fast tip on it. It's Johnny Morris signature Carbonlight, man. You know, really good rods. Really liked using them. This rod's barely been used. It's tip top, like brand new off the shelf for you. I mean, I've only caught a handful of bass off of these. Like I said, haven't really used them a whole lot. So they're going to be tip-top 100%, just at a discounted price where you can buy them just a little bit cheaper. So if you're interested, be sure to go ahead and contact me. Links and all the information you need is going to be down in the description. Now this next rod here is these series rods. I've got like 3 or 4 of them are going to be real hard to see let go. This is the Johnny Morris Elite Signature Series. They don't make these rods anymore. It's a 7-foot medium action with a fast tip. What's really cool about these rods is how durable they are, how sensitive they are. They're made out of 85 million graphite, whatever it's called. So it's fantastic. But the really key thing about these rods, why they're worth the money, look at this. Recoil guides. Bend it, you can't break them. There's just no way. I use rod sleeves with them, but it's just to keep the line from tangling. I mean, seriously, these are hard to see let go. And in the future, when I'm designing rods, recoil guides is going to be real critical, something for me to look at. So these whole series of rods here, that's what that's going to be. Recoil guides, really sensitive, tip top. These rods are 100%, and they retail for a high price, and even used now they retail for a pretty high price. So this rod is just another one of the same Elite Series rods with the recoil guides, Bass Pro Shops, and it's a 7-foot medium. So I think I've got 2 7-foot mediums and then 1 medium heavy. Now this is another rod that's almost a little bit hard to see. Now you look at this guide, it looks really torn up, and I hope it doesn't deter buyers, but I'm telling you, this thing casts just the same. It doesn't. I've been amazed at how it doesn't hurt your line. But this is a 7-foot medium heavy action tournament special Bass Pro Shops rod. I'm gonna sell this at a good price just because it's been used so heavy and the guide's messed up, but it's a really great rod. Now this next one is another cranking rod that I have. This one is a 7-foot 10-inch medium heavy action cranking rod from Quantum, the Crankin series. It's one of the newer ones, but the reason I'm going to sell this one quite a bit cheaper is because I broke it and it got redone with the tip and everything, so they had to cut it a little bit shorter. It's more like a 7.5-foot rod now. But it's really great. It's fantastic. Casts really well. You're not going to have any more problems with it because of how it was broke in the past. But yeah, that's why I'm going to have to sell this at a little bit cheaper. It's got the smaller guides, not micro, but they are smaller. Casts great, catches a lot of fish. No problems you're going to have with this rod. Now this next rod is a cranking rod I've had for quite a while. This is the older version of the Bass Pro Shop series cranking rod. This is a 7-foot medium heavy action, IM6 graphite. It really hadn't been used a whole heck of a lot. I mean, it's been used a little, but it's really not too bad. So it is missing an eyelet right there, a ceramic, I mean, inside the guide. You look at there. I'm going to knock the price off a little bit for that just because everyone around in my local area is behind on repairing these. So, you know, it's one of those deals where I can't get it repaired right now, but I'm going to knock the price down for you. Now, this next one's kind of hard to see let go to. This is the Skeet Reese Spinnerbait Signature Series rod, the spinnerbait and worm rods. It's 7 foot with a medium heavy action, and it's real great, man. I caught a lot of fish on this, just a ton, and it works great. Nothing wrong with this rod at all. So this next rod is another 7 foot 10-inch launching cranking rod from Quantum. Nothing wrong with this one here. This one's really fantastic. It's pretty much brand new. Hasn't been used a whole heck of a lot. It's everything's tip top on this. The smaller guides, it's going to be great for you. So if you're interested, be sure to give me a contact. So this next rod is a rod that you can't really find too much anymore. But it hasn't been used a whole lot. I've had it for a while, but it hasn't been used too much. This is a Clunn. This is back when he was with Bass Pro Shops. This is his power rod. You can use it for crankbaits. It's 7 foot, medium action, with a fast tip. And it really has a lot of tip on this. It's good for jerk baits, good for worms, good for jig. Well, I'd say drop shot, like it says, worm. Crankbaits, top water is real great with it. So if you're interested in this, be sure to pick it up. Now this next rod is one of the other Bass Pro Shops Carbonlight rods. Barely used, it's 7'6", and it's going to be, this one's a heavy action, and it's going to be extra fast tip. It's going to be great for everything I've talked about: big worms, jigs, skipping docks, offshore. You can use it for top water. You can use it for a lot of different things. It's great for a lot of great things.